Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. It's Commander Belay, and this is a review for the Chelsea versus Crystal Palace game, which ended 2-0 to Chelsea. Another clean sheet and a 3-pointer. Now we move into second place. Lovely, jubbly. Of course, it's only for the meantime. We do move into second place with 26 points. We are now 5 points on Liverpool. Of course, we do have a game in hand. So if Leicester and Man City win tomorrow, we move back down to fourth. But currently, temporarily, we're now in second place. Another clean sheet. Who doesn't like a clean sheet? Beautiful. A lot of positives in this game. A lot of positives. Abraham, Pulisic, Zuma, Kovacic, Kante, of course. Going to talk about some talking points and obviously some negatives during the game. But before I do get into it, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're here. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you're for every time I do uploads, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, of course, starting off with the lineup, I thought the lineup was very good. Of course, Jorginho was suspended for the game. We played the 4-2-3-1 formation. Kepa in goal, Emerson, Reece James. Finally, we saw that fiery fullback partnership. I made a video months ago, getting into tactical analysis of Emerson and Reece James as fullbacks and why they could be our best fullback partnership for the next decade. Why, in my opinion, when fit and in form, they are the best fullback partnership in the Premier League. And finally, we saw them playing together in the first time. And Reece James, when he comes home tonight, the three things he'll be emptying is his car keys, his wallet, and of course Wilfried Zaha will be leaving his pocket, because Wilfried Zaha could not get a sniff, got a yellow card early on, and Reece James had him in his pocket. Going to be talking about that. Zuma and Tomori are Blackwall into centre back partnership. Of course, Jorginho was suspended, so Kante and Kovacic is our pivot. Mason Mount in the number 8 position, number 10 position. Willian, Pulisic, and of course Tammy Abraham, the main man up front. Talk about some notable performances. Of course, Tammy Abraham, he had a bit of an off start. First 45 minutes, didn't really get into the game. Of course, his game is, he's a poacher. He scores lots of goals. He's clinical, has a nice touch, link-up play, etc. But couldn't really get into the game. Credit to the Crystal Palace centre-backs, especially Tompkins and Gary Cahill. Very physical. They dealt with Tammy Abraham's threat very well. And of course, we knew what Crystal Palace was going to do when they came to the bridge. Of course, similar to what Newcastle did, similar to what other teams do. Usually lower mid-table into a team in the Premier League. Of course, they come to the bridge, very defensive. They play low to middle blocks, mid-block tactics, keep the ball. They give away a lot of possession, of course, but they keep it tight, very compact shape, 2 banks of 4, not a lot of space in between the lines, keep it tight, low block, mid block, making it so difficult for the opposition to break them down, making it frustrating. Exactly what Newcastle did, exactly what Crystal Palace did, kept that low to mid block, didn't allow us having many chances. So that's why against a team like Crystal Palace, against Newcastle, where these type of teams did it last season, where we were unable to get the 3 points, Southampton, Everton, they had a low to mid block. The way you have to counter this is that opportunities that you do get, you have to be clinical and you have to take those chances. In the first half, we didn't really get much chances. Of course, we had the early one with Pulisic. It was on the counter-attack, beautiful run by Willian. He threaded through Pulisic, really good movement and skill. He slid inside, beat his man, and was unlucky to not to score at the near post. And then, of course, right at the death of the first half, on the 49th minute, and the striker half time, of course, Willian had the chance to score. Fantastic off-the-line clearance by Tompkins. Prevented us from going leading at the break. So it was 0-0 at half time again. Very lethargic, very lacklustre first half. We couldn't really get going, and I think the main reason for this is, again, when you're playing against teams that low to mid block, against teams that usually park the bus, keep it very compact and defensive, you have to be moving the ball quickly to be allowing the players to have good movement, to basically move the Crystal Palace, adjust their shape so you can find gaps and holes in between the lines and half spaces. That's the only way you can break these teams' lines, by progressing the ball quickly, moving the ball up and being hyper intensive, using the press. Hence why Mount was effective in a sense where he had to be pressing at all times. But apart from his pressing, he had a very poor game. Now, I don't have an agenda. A lot of you seem to think I have an agenda. I don't have an agenda. When he has a good game, I give him credit. When he has a poor game, he doesn't. I thought that today he shouldn't be playing because, number one, he hasn't earned it on merit. He's been poor for the last few weeks. Plus, he needs a rest. And he wasn't playing well. Apart from his pressing and stamina, he didn't really offer anything. A lot of spam shots, unnecessary shots, selfish at times. Defensive work rate was pretty average, and I think that there wasn't too much special from him. In my opinion, of course, we have the international break now. Hopefully he doesn't play too much for the England squad because he needs a rest, in my opinion. I think that, he doesn't deserve to play on merit. Abraham, again, very quiet in the first half. Like I said, credit to the Crystal Palace centre-backs, but he got his fantastic goal, fantastically worked move goal. Really, really good, nice play between Emerson and Kovacic down the left-hand side. Threaded it through for Willian, and a beautiful deft flick at the end to keep Tammy Abraham onside, who then slotted it into the far corner. Keep it 1-0. Lovely, jubbly. 3 points. Thank you very much. Good night, Crystal Palace. Lovely stuff. Yeah, like I said, really, really good. Of course, Tammy Abraham, he got this goal. And Pulisic, for me, he was a man of the match. Captain America. Let's talk about Captain America, because this guy was world class. So then, ever since he scored a hat-trick at Burnley, he's been superb. He's honestly been superb. 5 goals in 3 games. 7 goals and assists in the Premier League so far this season, in his first 6 Premier League starts. He's been on fire. Honestly, this guy has been on fire. If you haven't got him in your fantasy Premier League team, what are you doing? What are you doing? He was superb, honestly. Obviously, he got his goal in the end, a nice header at the end. So, he deserved the goal. He deserved the goal for his performance. It will definitely increase his confidence. And he reminded me of Eden Hazard a lot of the times, the way he was moving the ball, the way he was taking the shots, drifting in and outside, being so agile, quick with his movement, really quick, close control with his feet. The guy was such a threat, the way he was moving in behind the defence, causing Crystal Palace a lot of problems, causing a lot of havoc. Had a fantastic shot, saved by Guaita, who is the Crystal Palace goalkeeper. Look, he was fantastic, really, really good. Interchangeable player. Of course, he could pass a bit more, but he's 21 years of age. He's just turned 21. He has so much room to develop, and it's scary that he's already this good. The way he's moving the ball, agile, close control. Really emphasised how Lampard has dealt with the situation perfectly. Moved him out of the squad, trained him up, allowed him to be hungry to work hard in training, to work hard on the pitch, to really improve his performances. And now already he's one of our best players so far this season. And honestly, attacking wise, we've been fantastic. And look, Captain America, he deserves a lot of credit, and hopefully long may this form continue. And he has fantastic potential. He does have world class potential, and I'm really looking forward to see what Pulisic can do in the future. But it's so positive. It's so positive, honestly. And Willian, for me, one of the best performances in his Chelsea career, honestly, was fantastic. He got the assist, beautiful flick. But not just that, his engine is incredible. The way he's making those deep runs, moving the ball quickly, nice shots as well. Of course, he had a couple of free kicks just over the bar, just to the side of the bar. But it was fantastic. Not just that, his passing, his defensive work rate as well. He was absolutely phenomenal. I think that if he had an attacking manager in the past, he would have benefited a lot more. I don't know what happened to Willian. I don't know if it's juju or his baptism, head baptism, River Jordan thing. Honestly, I don't know. But this guy was amazing. Honestly, he was terrific, and credit to him as well. Of course, our front three is magnificent. Kante and Kovacic is a pivot. We need to talk about those because, of course, at times I thought that we missed Jorginho massively. Of course, Jorginho, he's our dictator, he's our register. He controls the tempo of the game. He's world class. You know how I love Jorginho. And we missed him at times. At the start of the game we were fine when we had control and possession, and even to that stages. But there was a period where Crystal Palace started to regain control. We lost control of the game. That's where you need Jorginho to be press resistant, to transition the play in those triangles and quickly move in transitions, to quickly get to the front three, to the forwards, etc. And that's why Jorginho is so crucial to this team. He's world class, and the way he moves the ball, his creativity, the way he moves the ball, shifts the defence, dictates the game on his own. Fantastic. And but I think Kovacic is really, really good transition of play, making those deep dribbles from deep, going past players are phenomenal. Kante, bit rusty at the start, but started to find his feet going into the game. Emerson, God did I miss you. God did I miss you, because having Alonso was painful, especially against Ajax. Like I said, one of the worst individual performances. But Emerson was quality, and having Emerson and Reece James, that partnership was fantastic. Reece James had Wilfried Zaha in his pocket. Man did not leave his pocket for 1 second. Car keys and wallet in Zaha will be leaving his pocket when he arrives home tonight. Honestly, Zaha couldn't get a sniff. Every tackle, any dribble he made, Reece James was on him like a lion. Fantastic performance by him, and as a Premier League debut, really, really good, and just emphasises what a positive, fantastic team we do have, and especially when we make signings, it's going to be scary. The Premier League is not ready for this smoke, honestly. The Prem is not ready. As a forward pairing of Emerson and Reece James, nothing to say. That's the first time they played together and they looked fantastic. Zuma, world-class potential. His tackles, his interceptions, reading of the game, intercepting, pinging those balls, being so commanding, being so aerially dominant. Same with Tomori being his understudy. Kepa was a bit shaky today, had a couple of really shaky moments of distribution, but again, had nothing to do. Another clean sheet for him. That will do the world for him, for his confidence. But all over fantastic. 0-0 half-time. Lampard tactically got it spot on to move the ball quickly, to progress, to hyper-intense, force Crystal Palace into mistakes. His tactics worked. His substitutions were on point. You know what? Super Frankie, he's doing it. He's at the wheel. It's fantastic. Another 3 points, clean sheet. Can't argue with that. Make sure you smash that like button if you do enjoy this video. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And hit the bell notifications notified for every time I upload. And comment down below thoughts, opinions in the comment section below. What's your thoughts, opinions? Who do you think was man of the match? For me, of course, Captain America has to be taking a man of the match. Of course, Super Frankie, he's at the wheel, he's doing it, man. I'm so excited. 3 points, clean sheet, second in the table. I can't ask for better. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.